Let's talk about the point most international travelers are worried about. Yes, you got it right. Money. Not because Vegas is expensive, but because it's unclear.
That uncertainty is where budgets quietly break.
If you have ever asked yourself, what am I going to pay once I get there? You're not alone.
By the end of this video, we'll understand what a Vegas trip really costs. No surprises, no fine print stress.
Most people assume Vegas is either wildly expensive or cheap if you avoid luxury. The truth is more nuanced, and most first-time visitors underestimate totals, not prices. Vegas is not expensive by accident. It is expensive by design.
Let's start with the hotel. The prices you see online is never the final price. Almost all the hotels on the Strip will charge a resort fee and taxes on top of it.
Resort fees can add $40 to $55 per night. Over a 5-night stay, that's several $100s people often don't plan for. They usually cover Wi-Fi, gym access, and pools, whether you use them or not. This is normal in Vegas.
Here is the right way to budget. Always add resort fees and taxes mentally while comparing the hotels. Because once you do that, prices will feel much more predictable.
Food is where Vegas gives you the most choice. You can spend very little or very much, often in the same building. The key is knowing when to splurge. Most people overspend early and regret it later.
Splurge on experiences that you like iconic dinners or shows, while saving on lunch, snack, breakfast. What this will do? This will keep your cost balanced so you won't feel restricted.
Show tickets vary widely. Cirque du Soleil, concerts, and the Sphere all priced differently. Premium seats aren't always necessary for a great experience. In many venues, sightlines matter more than row numbers. Transportation costs add up quietly, which people notices mostly at the end of the trip. Ride shares, taxis, and even exhaustion if you walk too much. Grouping activities by area saves money and energy. Tipping is another cost first-time travelers often underestimate. We will cover this fully in the next episode, clearly and simply.
Here's an honest truth. Vegas feels expensive when costs surprise you. But the same feels fair when you actually expect them.
And once you expect them, Vegas becomes one of the most controllable trips you can plan.
Next, we will talk about tipping in Las Vegas. Once you understand that, the financial stress almost completely disappears.
Vegas is not confusing. It's just that it is poorly explained, right?
Right.